Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here once again, and today I wanted to show off my Black Panther build in Avengers that I used to clear the raid recently, and I'm having a lot of fun with this game now that the raid has been out. So thank you so much for tuning in, stopping by, and hanging out for this video. It means the world to me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. I'm very jazzed, but I wanted to quickly show off my build, and then I'm going to show you the end of the raid, just going to be the final encounter. Edited down so that way you're not watching the full length of it, because it does take a bit of time. Anyway, these are my stats. Melee 1455, we got 1466 defense. I up this. I can go higher with some of these other stats, but I had my defense high just because I didn't want to die and be a liability to my squad. Range 1721. I don't really care for range, but for this final encounter, you're going to see that the range is actually pretty clutch, so that's why I have that higher precision damage, higher range damage, all that kind of good stuff. Heroic, that's when most of my damage is going to come from. I use my abilities on cooldown as often as possible, so that's where that comes from. We've got some decent perks here, not even the best. The damage reduction when the Panther Cal is active. We've also got the Jarvis barrier. Obviously, this is clutch. Range critical attacks activate a Jarvis barrier. The barrier protects against damage for 20% of maximum willpower. You're going to see me have this all the time. This is absolutely huge. And then the range attacks deal gamma damage. The double there is kind of unnecessary, but that was the best one I had for this. And then the gain recovery beads for a brief duration after defeating enemies with intrinsic attacks. The increase in stun status and defeating enemies with percussive blast active will extend the duration of the ability by 2.5 seconds. I didn't use that a lot during this encounter, but I do use that a lot for the rest of the raid. Using King's Mercy while overcharged deals increased damage. I didn't use my percussive blast a lot because of this specifically. The amplification and ultimate heroic charge rate up by 18%. Also an additional percentage in stun status and all normal damage of King's Mercy. So King's Mercy does heavy damage with this build, and that's why I have it, because I really want to chunk the bus as much as possible. We've got cryo resistance, which is really a thing for this one, but this is heroic assistance and also mighty impulse. Both of those are very nice for this encounter for sure. Then we've got, for me, I was running Kimoyo armor, shadow physics, immovable object, plentiful harvest, Panther's Roar, and then history is shared. For the mastery, I was just going middle tree here, your majesty, as well as cat got your tongue, heroic spirit, seeking surprise, Panther's challenge here, and then none left standing. Well, kinetic absorption, we've got kinetic damage and speed of sound, as well as Wakanda style, percussion surge, and then a nation's hero. Now, I had all these set up for the entire raid, so these aren't always going to be perfect for the main boss fight, but that's what I carried me through the majority of the raid. And this build is actually better early on in the raid, but I definitely want to show off my first clear of the full raid, so that's what's going to be in the action part of this in a little bit. Then we've got just basically initial champion levels. I'm only champion 17 on this character, so nothing too crazy here with some of the boosts. If I was higher, then obviously some of my stats would be a lot higher as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. I was very excited to get my first clear. I'm excited to do a lot more of these in the future. Raid with friends. So if you have not cleared the raid, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and we'll maybe be able to schedule something. I'm on PS5, so I can run with PS4 or PS5 players. I have some other players who are down to run it as well. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you, if you haven't cleared the raid yet, I hope you get to soon. My name is JoPaWrites, and I'll catch y'all later.
Sound incarnate, a pure sonic life.
Yeah. Sounds good. No, you're good.
Telling men what they must do.
Okay. Trying not to, but
Thus, the most fearsome. Your people are begging for your aid. Throw away your anger and join us. You can't hold me. You can't even run from me. I cannot summon the chains again until I gather enough energy. Close constant.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still play it, yeah.
That Panther so necropolis. Your descendants.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that. It's in a lot better place now, but it just depends. It's hard because there's so many games out and, like, you only have so much time to invest, and then it is a game that requires a lot of time investment.
Monstrosity.
No, perfect. Yeah. I feel like the hard part in this raid is, like, with only 4 players, it's harder to have weak links. Whereas in, like, Destiny raids, since there's 6, you can kind of You can kind of just chill with some of your players who... What?
Let the new gods arise, and let their voice be a great fear. Black Panther's on the Grovelis, the descendants and
Yeah, that's why I leveled, like I said, I leveled characters I hadn't really leveled before, like Black Panther and K Bishop and stuff. And they're fun, but like I've just noticed for like the end game stuff, they're just not like having Thor DPS is just insane.
all I crave is the crashing sound of Wakanda's demise.
Gotcha. That's fine. Need a buff.
Listen closely.
Yeah, there it is. Nah, you're good, man. I was glad to have somebody to give me a little guidance.
10,000. Claw, 0.
I do not think the gods are keeping score.
Perhaps they should.
You made lifelong allies today, Avengers. And I am the queen, so I can
Yeah.
make that promise. Thank you.